sausage choke. This is called the Penn setup. Obviously, it's something Penn. So from our position, we will do the same setup to the dorsal position that we did on Tuesday to keep things simple. So from here, my left arm's coming over, making a reverse cross face. My right is coming to the near side hip. I start to cut an angle as I move towards north-south position. My left elbow's moving forward. And now from there, I get on the power line, the diagonal line between Charles' right hip and his left shoulder. I lift my knees off the mat, and I physically roll them onto his right side, and I get the back of my hand in at his left forearm. The second I get to there, other knee comes over, and I lock my dorsal position, and we're into the Chimera trap. So from here, Charles will go hand to hand because he expects me to hit the arm bar. And the same stuff that we did on Tuesday. We're going to open up with the lapel with our right hand. Again, making it like a rope, not like a cape, so I'll feed it down. I don't want to grab it here when I pass it over. It's a massive wide bit of material here. There's a lot of slack. He's going to get his arm out. Take the time to feed it through. Okay. Now when I pull it through, I'm going to punch it through so that the material comes out underneath his left armpit. From here, notice the way I'm on north-south, I'm going to come around and put an overhook on the other arm as if I was going for a bread cutter. BJJ fundamentals, I'd be moving this way and then I'd be going for the bread cutter on this. So, from our position, we're here, I have material out in this position because I'm going to grab it now. I put the whizzer, the overhook on, and then I cut a slight angle so I'm more at this angle. And from there, I physically sit Carl up from being flat on his back to the seated position, and his head's coming out at my left armpit. I'm going to pass the lapel from my left hand to my right hand. Okay? And now from there, I'm going to sit back and put my hook in, and then I'm going to throw in my second foot. End up in this position. Open up your lapel. That's a thumb down grip. And take the time to get it out of your belt. From that position, I'm physically passing it over Carl's head. Okay. Now I need something over his left shoulder, so I just escape my hip, leg comes to my shoulder, and then sausage choke. So do that again. So he has his hands in the T-Rex position. If you were here on Tuesday, it's the same setup, keeping it simple. This elbow penetration method, we also cover this in the triangle choke system. Right hand controls the near side hip. Now I start cutting an angle from here, and then I move onto that power line and I punch this through. As I lift my knees off the mat, I physically roll forward onto the side, and I put the back of my hand against his forearm and snag the Chimera trap from the dorsal position. He goes hand to hand. All the stuff he can do, but we're working on choking him out with the gi. Take the lapel, pass it over as before. It's a palm down grip, and then push it through so it physically comes out underneath his left armpit. Now I cut an angle back the way it came, so I'm more 45 degrees, and then I put an overhook on his right arm. From this position, I'm on my knees. I'm going to physically lift him up, and Charles' head will come out underneath my armpit, and then I pass the lapel from my left hand to my right hand. From there, I just windshield wiper my feet and sit back to the back position, put in my right hook, and then I fall to my right side and I throw in my left hook. Once I'm here, open up the lapel. Again, if I use a thumb up grip, I don't have the profile for the choke. I need the thumb down grip, and I want to be right at the corner of my gi. So now I pass this over the head, connect my elbow to the shoulder, the leg comes over, and then into that sausage choke. Just get it back in this position, bro. So as he T-Rexes his arms, use my knees coming off the mat, I'm on the power line to roll him forward and the back of my hand comes in. Then I lock the Chimera trap. Here. Lean forward. So if I just let go and start to do, he's pulling his arm out. So from there I lean forward to control his arm. And from that position, then I do that pass off. Okay, it's a palm down grip. Take the time to pull it through so the material comes out underneath his armpit, because you'll need that to come around to grab it again. So we're here, and then we don't stay in north-south, our dorsal position, we move slightly back, and I'm going to put an overhook on that arm. I'm on my knees, I physically lift the card up, and then I pass the lapel from my left hand to my right hand. So his left hand's tied up, and his right arm's tied up. From there, just sit back, throw in the right hook, throw in your left hook here, and now you've got two arms tied up. All he has is the tucked chin. Now sometimes you'll struggle to get under the chin entering at this side, but we will cover that if I can't get past the tucked chin on another night. But this is your first basic assassin choke coming over his right shoulder. So I take the time, open up my gi. If it's caught in the belt, you won't have enough material to come around. And again, that's a thumb down grip. Just raise your, open your gi out, then just come over. So my fist is punching over Carl's right shoulder. I can even come up on my elbow. That's all I want there. Bring my elbow back, then take out your left hook and bring it over his shoulder. And now I'm just pulling